been thinking a lot recently about ego and how it plays into success or failure in our businesses. I'm an avid listener of Ed Milet, and he recently dropped a podcast on this very topic. Check it out if you haven't already. But a common misconception about ego is that people with high or large egos are very self-assured and confident in themselves. But it's actually the complete opposite. The people with the highest and largest egos are actually the most insecure and have the lowest self-esteem. So it becomes present in people who are afraid of themselves, other people, the future, and failure. I'm sure everyone watching this is thinking, all right, Shauna, sure, that makes sense. But I don't have a big ego. You know what? And you may not. How can you be sure? How often do you check yourself to ensure your ego is at bay and maybe not becoming an issue in your life and holding you back from success? One of the things that I recommend is you check yourself often, because high egos and large egos can lead you to stop working on yourself and improving your business. How do you know if you have a big ego? There are some obvious signs of someone with a big ego, like always checking yourself out in the mirror, bragging about yourself and your success, and always having to prove that you're right. And yes, I know that doesn't sound like you, of course. But some things you may not associate with a big ego are maybe seeking revenge against people, gossiping about others, and bullying, being offended by criticism and trying to control people and situations. Do you find yourself to be extremely stressed when you don't have control over the situation? Or do you have a hard time receiving any criticism about yourself or your business? This could actually mean that your ego is growing a bit too much, and you may need to reset yourself to ensure you're trying your hardest to be the very best version of yourself. As Ed Milet says, you know, I'm a huge fan. You can't love yourself if you're not being yourself, and you can't be yourself if you don't believe in yourself.